Hey y'all. I got a question. No, I ain't got a question. Let me tell you something. Tell me, was I wrong or what? Um, this discrimination is getting out of hand. This discrimination getting out of hand. So, this past Friday, I went to my granddaughter's pre-K graduation in Houston, and everybody sit down, which was cool. And then when the kids start coming out, the kids were mixed. I see one this white guy, one little white kid. Then you might see an Hispanic child. Then you might see an African child and a Pakistani child, Iranian child. There was so many cultures there at the graduation. So as they walked up, the first five went, the second five got on stage, and the next five, it was like that. So when the kids stood up, the white teacher got the minority children. It was two black ones on the front row. She took the two black kids from the front row. She thought they was African. My granddaughter is very dark skinned, and they put those two on the second row. The second row was whites and Africans, and the third row, everybody else. And then the fourth row, it was one black girl, American. She looks like she was an American, black American. So they put her on the back of the row. So as we were going, they started calling names. So they called the first name, they went with the first name. So, A's. It was like, black people, they gonna use them A's. So it was like three black kids, African or whatever the case may be. They called their names, but they're in the back. And they went on through. And I told my daughter, I said, wait a minute. I said, this is not right. Why do they have all the white kids on the front row and all the minorities in the back? I said, there's no way I would allow this for my kids to say, okay, I'm backseat to any race of people. There was no way. My daughter tried to quiet me down. No, I did not agree with it, but I wasn't belligerent or loud. I was stating facts. And one African guy, he turned around, but his wife turned him back around because she knew I was right. It always be somebody of the same complexion want to stand up for what's right for the other people. Was I wrong for stating that they shouldn't have done it that way? It wasn't my, I don't live in Houston anymore, or Katy, whatever the case may be. So I said, well, they need to fix it because that's where they live. I said, ain't no way in the world that they would have done that and came in Austin with that. We was going to fix that right then and there. You're not going to make my kids say they second fiddle to nobody. So was I wrong for stating the facts that how they did it, the white teacher done the things, but then they put it on Facebook. I know those kids are going to get a whole bunch of backlashes behind that stuff. So was I wrong for standing up that all children should understand that they are created equal no matter what race they are? Let me know.